Excuse me, I've been struggling with something, and I was hoping you could help.
Of course. What's been troubling you?
I've been really anxious lately. I'm constantly afraid of things that might happen. Like, what if I have an accident on the road? What if I lose my job? It's affecting my daily life.
I see. Let's sit down and talk about this. Alex, there's a difference between danger and fear. Danger is a real threat that requires immediate action. For example, if a car is heading towards you, you need to move out of the way quickly.
Yes, that makes sense.
Fear, on the other hand, is an emotional response to a perceived threat, which may or may not be real. It's your mind's way of protecting you, but sometimes it can become overwhelming.
So, you're saying that my constant fear of having an accident is not based on a real, immediate danger?
Exactly. It's a perceived threat that your mind has created. The key is to learn how to manage this fear so it doesn't control your life.
How do I do that?
First, acknowledge your fear. Don't try to ignore it. Then, ask yourself if the threat is real and immediate. If it's not, take a deep breath and remind yourself that you are safe in this moment.
I see. So, I should try to stay present and not let my mind create scenarios that may never happen.
Yes, and remember, it's okay to feel fear. It's a natural emotion. The goal is not to eliminate fear, but to manage it in a way that allows you to live your life fully.
Thank you, Monk. That's really helpful. I feel a bit more at ease now.
You're welcome. Keep practicing, and be kind to yourself. You're doing the best you can.
Thank you again. I'll remember your words.
Safe travels. May you find peace and courage on your journey.
Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you something?
Of course, young one. What's on your mind?
I've been feeling like I can't be myself around others, especially my friends. I always try to fit in, and I never say what I truly feel or want. Why is that?
That's a common struggle, especially at your age. Let's explore this together.
I wanted my friends to like me, so I did what they did, even if I didn't really want to.
It's natural to want to fit in and be accepted. But often, we lose ourselves in the process. We start to believe that being liked is more important than being true to ourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. But I don't know how to change it.
The first step is awareness. You've already taken that step by recognizing that you're not being true to yourself. Now, it's time to practice authenticity.
What do you mean by authenticity?
Being authentic means being true to who you are, what you feel, and what you believe. It means expressing your thoughts and feelings honestly, even if they differ from those around you.
But what if my friends don't like me for who I am?
That's a valid concern. But remember, true friends will accept and appreciate you for who you are. If someone only likes you when you're pretending to be someone else, that's not a genuine friendship.
That makes sense. So, how do I start being more authentic?
Start small. Share your opinions, your likes, and dislikes. If you don't want to do something, it's okay to say no. If you feel strongly about something, express it. It might feel uncomfortable at first, but it gets easier with practice.
I think I understand. It's about being honest with myself.
Exactly. And remember, it's okay if not everyone likes you. What's important is that you like yourself. When you're true to yourself, you'll attract people who appreciate and respect you for who you are.
Thank you, sir. That's really helpful. I'll try to be more authentic from now on.
You're welcome, young one. It's a journey, so be patient with yourself. You're worth being known for who you truly are.
Thanks again. I feel like I can do this now.
I believe in you. Go forth and be true to yourself. The world needs more authentic people like you. Can I offer you this coffee, young man? What's been troubling you?
I have all these plans and ideas, but I never seem to take action. I keep thinking and planning, but I never actually start. And when I do start, it's always harder than I expected, so I give up.
I see. That's a common challenge. Let me share a story with you that might help. Even though I'm very successful today, let me share my old story. When I was your age, I had a dream of starting my own business. I spent months planning every detail, the product, the marketing strategy, the financial projections. I thought I had it all figured out.
What happened?
Well, I kept planning and thinking, but I never took the first step. I was paralyzed by the fear of failure. One day, a friend of mine challenged me. He said, "You'll never know if your plan will work unless you try."
So what did you do?
I decided to take action. I launched my business, and guess what? It was much harder than I expected. The market was different from what I had planned, and I faced challenges I hadn't anticipated.
So what did you do then?
I adapted. I realized that the real world is never exactly like our plans. Instead of comparing my reality to my plans and giving up, I adjusted my plans. I learned from my mistakes and kept moving forward.
I see. So, you're saying that taking action is more important than having a perfect plan?
Exactly. You can plan all you want, but until you take action, you won't know what works and what doesn't. And when things don't go as planned, don't give up. Adapt, learn, and keep moving forward.
That's really helpful. I think I've been stuck in the planning phase because I'm afraid of failure. But now I see that failure is just a part of the process.
That's right. Failure is not the end, it's a stepping stone. Every successful person has faced failure. The key is to learn from it and keep going.
I'll start taking action. I'll start small and adjust my plans as I go. Thank you for sharing your story.
You're welcome. Remember, the journey to success is not a straight line. It's full of twists and turns, ups and downs. But with each step, you get closer to your goal.
Thank you again. I feel like I can do this now.
You can. Believe in yourself and take that first step. The rest will follow.
Mom, can I ask you something?
Of course, sweetheart. What's on your mind?
What is my value in life?
That's a big question. Let me show you something. This stone was given to me by your father. It's very special. I want you to do something with it.
What do you want me to do?
First, go to the normal market and try to sell this stone. But don't actually sell it. When someone asks the price, just show them 2 fingers and never tell a price.
Okay, I'll do that.
Hey, kid. What do you have there?
It's a special stone. Do you want to buy it?
How much is it? $20? I will buy it.
Thank you. I'll think about it. Mom, someone offered $20 for the stone.
That's great. Now go to the second-hand market and do the same thing.
Okay.
Hey, kid. What's that you've got?
It's a special stone. Do you want to buy it?
How much is it? $200? I will buy it.
Thank you. I'll think about it.
Mom, someone offered $200 for the stone.
That's wonderful. Now go to the jewelry shop in town and do the same thing.
Okay.
Hello, young man. What can I do for you?
I have a special stone. Do you want to buy it?
How much is it? $20,000? I like this stone. I like to buy it now.
Thank you. I'll think about it. Mom, someone offered $20,000 for the stone.
That's incredible. Now tell me, what did you learn from this?
I learned that the same stone can have different values in different places.
Exactly. And life is the same way. Where you place your life makes your life value differently. So choose the correct path to find your life value.
I understand now. I'll choose the right path for my life. I'll remember that.
Always remember, your value is not determined by others, but by the choices you make and the path you take.
I was hoping you could help me with something.
Of course. What's been troubling you?
I've been feeling really jealous lately. Whenever I see someone succeeding, I feel like they're taking something away from me. I want to be happy for them, but I can't help feeling envious.
Jealousy is a common struggle, especially in a world that often encourages competition. Let's sit down and talk about this. Our natural state is one of peacefulness. But as we grow, especially during puberty, we often become more competitive and ego-driven. We start to believe that for us to win, others must lose.
Yes, that's exactly how I feel. Like there's only so much success to go around, and if someone else has it, there's less for me.
That's a scarcity mindset, and it can lead to a lot of unhappiness. But consider this, what if winning didn't mean others had to lose? What if success was abundant, and there was enough for everyone?
How is that possible?
Think about a garden. If one flower blooms beautifully, it doesn't mean the others can't bloom too. In fact, the more beautiful flowers there are, the more attractive the garden becomes. Each flower adds to the overall beauty.
So, you're saying that other success doesn't diminish mine. It can actually enhance it.
Exactly. When you help others succeed, you create a more successful environment for everyone, including yourself. This is what I call peaceful success.
But how do I change my mindset? How do I stop feeling jealous?
Start by celebrating others' success. Be genuinely happy for them. Remember that their success is not your failure. Instead, focus on your own journey and how you can grow and improve.
I should focus on my own path instead of comparing myself to others.
Yes, and also consider how you can help others succeed. When you contribute to someone else's success, you naturally feel more peaceful and fulfilled. It's a win-win situation.
Thank you, that's really helpful. I feel like I can approach success in a more peaceful way now.
Exactly. And remember, true success is not just about achieving your goals. It's about the person you become in the process. It's about growing, learning, and helping others along the way.
I'll start celebrating others' success and focus on my own journey. Thank you again.
You're welcome. It's a journey, so be patient with yourself. With practice, you'll find that peaceful success is much more fulfilling than competition and jealousy. You're on the right path. May you find peace and joy in your success.
Hey there, what's going on? You look troubled.
I'm just so frustrated. Everything seems to be going wrong. I'm failing in school, my friends are ignoring me, and I feel like I can't do anything right.
I see. It sounds like you're going through a tough time. Let me share a story with you that might help. When I was your age, I faced a lot of struggles too. I was bullied at school, my grades were slipping, and I felt like I didn't belong anywhere. It was a dark time for me.
What did you do?
At first, I felt helpless and alone. But then, I met someone who changed my perspective. He told me that every struggle is an opportunity to grow stronger and wiser. He said, transform your struggles into empowering stories.
What does that mean?
It means that instead of letting your struggles define you, you use them to shape you into a better person. You turn your pain into power.
But how do I do that?
Start by acknowledging your struggles. Don't run away from them. Face them head on. Then, ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I grow from it?
So, I should look for the lessons in my struggles?
Exactly. Every challenge you face is a chance to learn and grow. For example, if you're failing in school, ask yourself, what can I do differently to improve my grades? What resources can I use? Who can I ask for help?
I see. So, instead of feeling frustrated, I should focus on finding solutions.
Yes, and remember, you're not alone. Reach out to your teachers, your friends, and your family. They can support you and help you overcome your struggles.
I want to do that. I want to transform my struggles into empowering stories.
That's right. And as you overcome each challenge, you'll gain confidence and resilience. You'll become stronger and wiser.
I'll face my struggles and learn from them. Thank you for sharing your story with me.
You're welcome. You have the power to transform your struggles into empowering stories. Believe in yourself and never give up.
Son, I want to show you something important. When I was your age, I lived in a small village. Life was very different from what we have here in the city.
What do you mean?
I grew up with very little, but I worked hard and became successful. I want you to see how different people live in the village.
Okay, I'd like to see that.
Look at these houses. They're very small, not like our big house in the city.
Okay,
These children don't have the luxuries you have.
they do look happy.
This is their backyard. It's not like our garden.
Wow,
This is the river. It's not like our swimming pool.
it's like a natural water park.
So, son, did you see how rich we are compared to the village people?
Yes, Dad, I saw how poor we are. We have a small garden covered with big walls around our house, but when they come out from their houses, they have a big jungle.
What do you mean?
We have a small car park, but they have a big field for their horses. We have a swimming pool, but they have an endless river to play in.
I never thought of it that way.
Once again, thank you for showing me how much more space and freedom they have.
I guess it's all about perspective. You're growing into a wise young man.
Dad, I appreciate our life now, but I also see the beauty in theirs.